Hello, I'm Eric with R&M Letter Graphics, and today I'm going to be showing you how to load the film on a hot laminator. This particular model is our wide format one, the 38 inch, but if you have a smaller 27 inch, the process is still the same. What you will need is a set of laminating film. This is 250 feet. You'll also need a small piece of cardboard about yay big. Start off by removing the tray. Now on this particular unit, I have some film already loaded to show you the orientation of the film. This is the most important part. The film has two sides. One side is dull, the other side is shiny. The dull side is the glue side. So when you have your film loaded, when it's done, just about to be put into the machine, you should see the dull side coming down this way, and the bottom roll, you should be able to see the dull side facing you as well. So always remember the dull side should be facing you prior to it going into the machine. Okay, so I've removed the film from the boxes. Stand them up like this. The film, again, should be facing you. The dull side should be facing you, and these two should be in this orientation where they're almost going to kind of meet. Left side. Start with the top bar. Just take this top bar, flipping it to the left. Slide all the way on in until it stops. Same with the bottom one. Lift it out. Turn it to the left. Slide it all the way in until it stops. Now put them back in the same orientation. We'll just flip this up. They are a little heavy, so be careful. Kind of push it in a little bit so it's kind of in the middle. We'll fix that at the end. Sit those into those little cups, and I'm going to show you to make one little thing to keep an eye out for. Slide that on in. We'll sit those in here, and again we have dull side facing forward, dull side facing forward, so they're kind of in the middle. They don't have to be perfect just yet. We can shift them in just a minute. Top roll. It's going to go under this black idler bar. So under the black bar, and then you can kind of leave it hanging right here while we load the bottom one. Bottom one, same thing. There is an idler bar all the way underneath. If you have a rolling table, it's really helpful to be able to get behind it and do this. I'm going to do it from the front. You can just kind of feel your way, roll this film under the idler bar and pull it back out towards the front. And here we go. We're going to take our piece of cardboard. We're going to sandwich these two films. And with our foot pedal, our machine is on. Our foot pedal, we're going to just activate the rollers and let the film roll on in. Having a rolling card is really helpful at this stage because you should be able to look behind it and verify that the film and the cardboard makes it all the way through. So from the rear of the machine, you'll be able to see what I'm doing here. Taking the top one, I'm going under this black roller, this black idler bar, letting it hang down in the front just a little bit. The bottom one, I'm going under this idle bar as well, pulling it back towards the front. Taking my cardboard, I'm going to sandwich those two films in the red roller. When I hit the foot pedal, everything should go through. Keep an eye on the second set of rollers. That cardboard needs to pass through there. Make sure the film is all coming through there as well. We don't want that film to get wrapped around this roller, so that's what the cardboard is used for. You can use a manila folder, just not anything that's too thin or too flimsy. Something that's a little bit more rigid is ideal. So here we are at the front of the machine again. You're going to want to turn these tension knobs until where they stop. Do not over tighten them. There should be a little bit of tension, not too much. Just enough where with two fingers you can kind of turn it, but you feel a little bit of resistance, not too much. You're going to notice some wrinkles here. That's okay. With the tension and the heat, it's going to allow that film to stretch and adjust itself. If there's a lot of wrinkles and the film is a little skewed, you can run that piece of cardboard through a second time to help alleviate a lot of those wrinkles. At this point, we're going to come over to the machine, press hot, and that's going to set the temperature. It's preset, to 230 degrees at a speed of 5, which is ideal for this low melt film. At this point, we'll return the feed tray to the machine on an angle here. We'll just hook these little front hooks in, and it sits here. If you have this up, you can push this down. If you want, you could run a piece of cardboard through a second time just to alleviate some of those wrinkles. But the heat and the tension will get out 99% of those wrinkles. And now you'll wait 10 to 15 minutes till your laminator is ready. There'll be a green ready light on there that gives you the go-ahead. Okay, I'll quickly go over what all these buttons mean. First off, we have a power switch here in the back. It's a master power. It's a little red button that's all the way in the back lower right-hand corner. You could turn off the machine and keep it powered off. When you are ready to use it, you could turn it back on. Here we have our fan power control. You can leave this off most of the time. If you want to activate the 4 fans just to circulate some air, you can. But again, you can leave that off. It doesn't really assist with the lamination of this type of film. We have a bunch of buttons here. The 2 most important ones are going to be hot and cold. When you are ready to laminate, you're going to walk over to the machine and press hot. And that's going to bring the temperature up to 230 with a speed of 5. These machines are preset to this type of film. This is low melt film. 230 degrees at a speed of 5 is ideal for laminating with this type of film. When you're done laminating and you want to deactivate the heat in these rollers, you'll press cold, and that'll shut the heat off to the rollers and let the machine cool down. You have a couple other buttons here, speed and temperature, but again, the machine is preset, so I would leave those as is. Measure here gives you a measurement of what the current temperature of these rollers are. Right now, I'm at 214 degrees. We have a reverse button here if you need to back the rollers out to bring something back out, something got stuck in there, or you need to unravel the film, you can use the reverse button. And then run and stop. Run and stop work in conjunction with the foot pedal and control panel switch down here. Right now we have it set for control panel, so when I hit run up on the control panel, it'll activate those rollers and it'll continuously run. I have to press the stop button to stop the rollers. Some people like that method. We recommend keeping it set to foot pedal. Right now when it's on foot pedal, nothing's gonna happen. We press run, it activates the foot pedal, lets the machine know that I'm ready to use this foot pedal, and when we press the foot pedal, it activates the rollers, but as soon as we take our foot off, it stops the rollers. So it's a safer way of using this machine. It also allows your hands to be free to make sure your documents go in straight.